Greetings guys, Alex here. Behind me is, if you can see it, it's the ruin of an old abbey. Properly ancient stuff. I'm out on a really blissful walk here on quarantine Thursday during the coronavirus lockdown here in the UK. I'm with my dog, Josie, and thought it'd be a good opportunity to talk about something that I think would benefit all of us as well as the people around us in this time, and I was especially reminded of it in this unique time we find ourselves in, which is to, sorry about the wind if it's pretty strong, but it's to reach out to people, at least one person every day. Use this time now to maintain, nurture and create new connections with people, and offer your support, offer your presence, offer your assistance. Remind people that you exist and tell people that you're there. Maybe there are people who are really suffering at the moment, and now is a time to make the first move. Do the thing that few people really want to do and feel like doing, but you be that person who steps up and reaches out and says, look, I'm here if you want any help, I'm there. And it's a great habit to maintain in any case, at any time of the year, regardless of the circumstances. It's a very nourishing and very helpful habit to get into on a daily basis, is that just reaching out to at least one person. Imagine what that does for not only you and your network and the opportunities that you could be bringing into your life in just creating these new connections, but also in improving and adding love and value and compassion to the lives of other people. Look at me with that crazy hair on this windy day. Reach out to one person every day and see what that does. This time of struggle and financial loss and people losing their jobs is as good a time as any to reach out a helping hand. And if you're suffering yourself, this is particularly poignant, I guess, for you, particularly relevant. If you're feeling depressed, if you're feeling down or anxious, this is a great time to get outside of your own head and turn your attention to other people. I always say, and I've written a lot about this, if you're feeling anxious, one of the best things you can do is to go out and help somebody else. So by having your attention put on those other people in your networks and potentially other people that you could add to your community who might be feeling excluded, this is a great time to be a leader. This is a great time to sink into the shoes of your compassionate version of yourself and see how good that feels. So it's going to be feeling good for you, it's going to be feeling good for others. There's a total win-win about that. And again, I'm talking to myself here, Alex. This is for you. Reach out to that one person. It's very easy to get lost in self-preservation during these times and want to really think about yourself and how to protect yourself. Your ego is calling out to be protected and nurtured and cared for and entertained. And there's time for relaxation and introspection, but there's no better time for outrospection and looking out for your fellow man. And I say this because it's going to get you out of your head, out of your mind, and it's going to make you feel better. It's going to make you feel more resourceful, and it's going to lead to more energy, more creative output, more of a sense of action, more of a sense of you contributing, and it's going to do all kinds of good for your community, just bit by bit. And when this is all over, when this is all washed over, think how much of an advantage you will be at when you have a nurtured and cared for community around you who respects you and knows that you're there for them, and vice versa. It's going to really help you, and when this all washes over, you'll have this huge power up. So that's my suggestion for you and for me. In this time, reach out to people. You don't necessarily need to be selling anything or dependent on any particular type of outcome with your communication, but just reach out with nothing attached and see what kinds of opportunities that might lead to as well. So it's not only going to be an act of compassion, it's also going to potentially bring a lot of positive karma back to you and your loved ones as well. Good habit, guys. Reach out to one person at least every day. perhaps put it down in your calendar as a thing to do. And it's so easy these days, we don't really have an excuse with our phones, and we're all hooked up to the internet and so on. So reach out a helping hand and make sure that people around you are doing okay, and see what that does for you. Feedback, as always, is always welcome. Share a comment or two, or probably just the one, down below. Always happy to hear from you guys. Do share this if you think someone else might benefit from these words. Like, subscribe as always. Much love. See you in the next video.